Hey, what's up? My name is George. So I just invested a little bit of money into the Facebook stock and I'm going to explain why. So in the last month, the Facebook stock is down by 15% and this day alone, it is down by 5.5%. So the question is why? And I started digging into this and I found some interesting information. The first thing is that there is this big article here on the Wall Street Journal that says that the Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen says she wants to fix the company, not harm it. And there is this big article here by Jeff Horowitz, who literally just invested himself into fighting against Facebook, which I really don't understand. Why would someone do that? But I guess that's the job of a journalist. He said that here on his Twitter, he would like to talk to current and former FB employees via cell or signal. So this is an article about him, and he is interviewing this woman, Frances Haugen here. This is like an ongoing process where they are investigating something which is called the Facebook files. This is some leaked information from Facebook. This Frances Haugen, she has whistleblowed on Facebook as a former employee, so she has revealed some information that is like secretive inside of Facebook. And basically these files is something describes how the company rules favor elites, how the algorithms foster discord, drug cartels and human traffickers use its services openly, and then how an article about Instagram effects on teenage girls' mental health. So basically they had this whole thing where Instagram understands and knows exactly that its product has a very negative effect on the mental health of teenage girls, but they are not like, they didn't reveal it publicly. They didn't have any plan basically how they're fighting it and so forth. So that's kind of the first big thing. This is why the stock, I think, has been declining in the last 1 month. Now, in terms of the last day, why it had dropped by 5.5% in the day is because in the last 2 hours, the Facebook has been down. You cannot go to Facebook, you cannot go to Instagram, and WhatsApp is down as well. You cannot receive calls, you cannot call, you cannot get messages. Basically, all of the products are down. And you can see right here, Facebook's is very, very bad day. Services go down as stock plunges in wake of whistleblow. So basically, it's just this whole thing where, someone snitches on Facebook, whistleblows, and then, their products, all of their services go down for like 2 hours. And this is why the stock is like down by a lot. And as you know, the market is very emotional. The market does not react rationally to this news, right? So if there's something like this happens, then investors basically pull out their money because they're afraid that this companies might go bankrupt. And in my opinion, I think that today is a great opportunity to buy an emotional dip of this 5.5%, because the Facebook services are going to recover, they are going to go back, and the money is going to flow back into Facebook. And frankly, I think that this is going to recover shortly. Once the Facebook services are going to be back up, I think that this little dip that we see right here of 5% is going to recover. And I think that this is, I don't want to call it, but I think that this might be like an easy 5% gain in a very short amount of time. And it is important to understand that the market is very emotional. The market reacts to these stories, to these headlines very emotionally. So investors, just when they see this, they pull money out, and that's why the stock drops. But the thing is, nothing really changed. Yes, okay, the services are down for 2 hours, but this doesn't mean that people are going to use less of Instagram, less of Facebook, less of WhatsApp, right? We are all addicted around the world. You should look at it from a global scale. How much time do people spend on WhatsApp, on Instagram, and Facebook every single day? It's very simple. Just take your phone, go to settings, and check in the last 1 week, in the last 30 days, how much time you spent on each app, right, in percentages, and see how much you dedicated towards Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And I can almost guarantee that one of those apps is going to take one of the top 3 positions. And that is because Facebook has great products that are designed in a way that gets you addicted, right? Personally, I am addicted to Instagram. I know that. because it's done like a slot machine with the whole pulling down the lever and, news and dopamine and this, that. But nothing changed. People don't delete their apps because of this off their phone. They're just going to wait for the services to go back up. And once they are, they're just going to go back to their regular thing. And they're going to still spend the same amount of time on Facebook and Instagram. They're still going to be shown the same amount of ads. And that's just how it goes, really. So that's why I think that this is a very emotional, irrational kind of move of the market. And that's why I think that this 5% dip right here is... And that's why I think this 5% dip today is a great opportunity to take a little bit of the stock at a discounted price. So I might be wrong, I might be not, but this is what it is, and we will look back at it in a week or two and see if we made any gains or this or not. But anyway, look into the Facebook stock and let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.